Hi, what if I told you there's a better way out there? A better way to make a living, a better way to get things done. We don't have to feel stressed all the time, exhausted, so exhausted that we don't know how we're going to get things done. We rest for the weekend, hoping that that will carry us through the week ahead, only to find that it doesn't. We're still just tired. When someone asks you how you are and your primary word is tired, it's time to pay attention. I was like that. I was a social worker in a demanding career. I loved my career. It served me well, but it was no longer serving me well. It was taking a toll on my physical and mental health, and I needed to pay attention to that. I didn't pay attention to it at all, thinking just a few more years and retirement will come, and then I'll do something different. But my body had a way of telling me. It shut down. I was diagnosed with PTSD, stress and burnout. I needed to wake up and pay attention if I wanted to have any quality of life. I still had my husband. We had three adult daughters. We had things we wanted to do. We weren't willing to give up just because I was sick. So as I looked after myself and got stronger, I realized I couldn't go back to the regular 9 to 5 world, but I wanted to do something. So I looked online. I found an ad on my newsfeed, much like the one you're watching, that talked about a webinar. And in this webinar, I would learn about and hear from people who were running their own digital business. This intrigued me. I wanted something I could do from home. I could work around things I was doing, in particular, my newfound health issues, and I need something that was already built. I didn't know how to set up a digital business, so that was out of my realm. Well, after I watched this webinar, I realized this was it. It prompted me to pay $149 US, where if I didn't like what I saw in the next set of videos, that money was 100% refundable. So there was no risk to me to try it out. So I paid it and watched the next set of videos. There, I learned about the compensation plan. I learned about the products. I learned about the business itself and how it worked and all the support, the global support that is there 24/7. I was in. I could do this. I was going to fit work into my life instead of life into my work. That was going to be my newfound thing. And you know what? Here I am 7 years later doing just that. I fit work into my life wherever it needs to. It is flexible, it is glorious. I am stronger and happier, and we are reaping, my family reaps the benefits of that, right? As well as myself. I now am the one in the ad prompting people to watch the webinar, to join up and work with me, and I would mentor them along as they went through the training and set up their own digital business. You're never alone. There's a whole global community here 24/7 for you. So if you're feeling that exhaustion, that shame that you just can't keep up, think things need to be better, maybe this is your sign. Go ahead and register for that webinar, and then let's chat.